of YouTube, they have ever wondered how strange justice could do in the Middle Ages. Prepare, because what I am going to tell you today will seem incredible. Imagine this in Europe. Medieval, where justice not only applied to people, but also to animals. Yeah, they heard it well. Our ancestors brought pigs, rats, and even insects to trial. Does it sound crazy? Well documented. Let's think about any day, a medieval village. A pig bites someone, and instead of simply punishing the owner, what did they do? They arrested the pig. Just as they heard it, they were treated as any criminal, stopped him and brought him to a court. That this became better in something speechless. A pig was accused of murder, and to maintain the seriousness of the judicial process, do you know what they did? They dressed him with human clothes. As if that were not enough, they submitted him to a formal judgment. After being convicted, he was publicly hanged. Imagine the scene, a pig dressed in clothes of the time, being taken to the gallows, while the entire town watched. And they were not only pigs, the rats also had in court. When these little thieves got into the barns and stole the grain, the villagers did not settle for cheating. No, sir. They organized a whole judicial process. And here comes the most surprising. A defense lawyer. Imagine a respectable medieval lawyer arguing in favor of a rat's colony. But it doesn't end there. When an insect pest attacked crops, the answer was not to look for natural pesticides or control methods. Instead, they organized symbolic judgments against insects. They formally accused them. They presented evidence of their crimes and excommunicated them. Yes, they were officially expelled from the church and ordered them to leave the fields, as if the insects were to understand and obey the sentence. Why did they do all this? Well, in the medieval mentality, everything was part of the divine order and had to be treated according to the law, even animals. In addition, these judgments served as a way to maintain social order and give the community a sense of control over situations to their understanding. It is fascinating to see how our ancestors tried to make sense of the world that surrounded them through these practices that seem absurd today. It shows us how much our judicial system has evolved and our understanding of the world. These animals for animals remind us that history is full of curiosities that make us reflect how we have reached where we are today. They show us that what for an era may seem perfectly normal and serious, for another it can be completely absurd. If you like this story about the peculiar medieval justice, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Every week, I bring you more historical curiosities that will leave them surprised in the next video. And tell me in the comments, what animal do you think would deserve to trial today? I would love to read your answers.